Am I the only one who feels like they missed a major headline? Apparently, Trump's big, beautiful bill just got blocked and I had no idea. Conservatives in the House of Representatives have just thrown a massive wrench into Trump's plans. They blocked his One Big Beautiful Bill Act, which was a whopping 1,116 pages long. This bill was packed with all sorts of provisions, including more tax cuts, no taxes on tips or overtime, and even boosts to the child tax credit. Imagine getting your paycheck and not having to worry about taxes on your tips or overtime pay. Sounds like a dream, right? And for families, the increased child tax credit would have been a significant relief. But wait, there's more. This bill also included a staggering $350 billion for deportation efforts and the Pentagon. That's right, $350 billion. And if that wasn't enough, it also tripled the SALT deduction cap. For those who might not know, the SALT deduction cap is a limit on the amount of state and local taxes that can be deducted from federal taxes. So while some parts of the bill sounded sweet, there were definitely some controversial elements. To pay for all these provisions, the bill proposed slashing green energy tax credits, healthcare, and food assistance programs. That's right, they wanted to cut funding for essential services to make room for these new measures. Yikes, no wonder there was so much opposition. So why did conservatives block it? They wanted even deeper spending cuts, especially to Medicaid and green energy initiatives. They also demanded immediate Medicaid work requirements, which would have added more restrictions to the program. Think about it. Representatives like Chip Roy and Ralph Norman were leading the charge for these changes. On the flip side, GOP centrists were pushing for a bigger SALT deduction, which would benefit wealthier constituents in high-tax states. Meanwhile, Democrats were up in arms, arguing that the bill was essentially a giveaway for the wealthy and would cut essential services for the most vulnerable. Trump is absolutely fuming over this. He took to Truth Social to urge GOP unity and called out what he described as grandstanders. Now, Speaker Mike Johnson is racing against the clock to get this bill passed by Memorial Day. The pressure is on and the stakes are high. Will they manage to push it through or will it face more roadblocks? Stay tuned, folks. The Budget Committee is reconvening this Sunday and you can bet this drama is far from over. This is a developing story and we'll be keeping a close eye on how it unfolds. Whether you're for or against the bill, one thing is clear. The political landscape is as turbulent as ever. So grab your popcorn and stay tuned for more updates. #Trump, #tax cuts, #conservative, #politics, #breaking news, #legislation, #House vote, #GOP, #budget bill.